Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get going on here, and we will continue on. All right, now, so where we have left off and where we will continue now is in this whole thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to close out of there, and we're good to go. All right, so now we've got this. And so what we're going to do next is taking a look at your document. The one thing I will point out that we have going on is yes, and this is week 11, November 7th. We're working on the Winthrop project. This is week number 2. So we're going to continue working on this. So what we got going on right now is last time we worked on doing the first floor. Everything usually works from the first floor. So you do the first floor, and then after that we did the basement, and we did the garage, put in the doors and the windows. And then we went up to the second floor. We put those in, and so now we're going to continue building. So we got this going on. Now, again, we're using our document, and we did everything. So A101, that should be done. A101G, that should be done. Now we're at A1012. So that's where we're going to start right now. So going here, I'm going to go to level 2. And now taking a look at level 2, it looks like this, and we left off this time. Now, what I'm going to do at this point is I've got my windows in all the way around, and I put my exterior dimensions on. Now I'm going to start to put my walls in. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Take a look at your sheet and tell me, look at sheet A102. Take a look at the top right room and tell me what is the horizontal distance of that room?
13 feet tall.
13 feet 1 inch. And take a look at the room on the top left. What is the actual horizontal width of that room? 13 feet 1. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in a wall. And I'm just going to use the 13-foot one. I got to make sure you have the right wall here, which I don't. Change my wall to being interior wall, 4.5. And I'm going to start here. Now, when I'm looking here, it says 13'6", and it needs to be 13'1". So I'm just going to drag it over here till I see. I'll just go ahead and go here till I see 13'1", which I see now, and I pull it down. That's going to go right down like this. And it's going to pull all the way down. Now, I can go ahead and I can change that later. For right now, I'm just going to do that. Now, over here, it's giving me this. And the distance in these closets needs to be something like that. But I'll go and put it right here. And I'll put the distance on after. Now, at this point, it didn't give me a measurement, but now it is. Okay, which is right here now. Again, blue is what that is. So 13 feet 1. We do that, and now I have those in. Now, before you go any further, you always want to put a dimension down. So to put a dimension down, a couple different ways to do it. If you click on this, here's the dimension right here. And this little tick right here, that's when I hover my cursor over it, it says make this temporary dimension permanent. Now, if I click on this, it takes that blue dimension and it makes it black. That's a now permanent dimension. I'm going to do it again over here. So if I click on this wall, it tells me 13'1". I click on this, turns it a permanent dimension, and I can take and drag that up. And I do that. So those are accounted for right now. So those are good to go. Now the next one, let's take a look at the next one. Now the next wall that we have here, there's a measurement over on the right. Look over on the right, that's outside the upper right part of the second floor, and it gives you a distance at the top right for the vertical distance of those top 2 bedrooms. What's that distance?
It says 11, 9 and 3/4.
Yes, 9 foot 10 and 3/4. So I go up here to wall again, and I'll just go ahead and just place this one like this, and I'll go ahead and do this. So I'll click on that, and I'll make that 9 foot 10 and 3/4. So 9 foot 10.75 like that, and that's exactly right. And now I have that. I click there, and that dimension is now okay. And this actually needs to go over to the other side. So I'm just going to drag it over. So I drag this over, and now that's in place. All right, so that's done. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is now I have my, I have to do the other side of the hall. Now you'll notice that there's a hall, and the hall is actually defined by a second wall that's going to be another horizontal wall, and the distance is over on the right, and it says 14 feet 7 1/4. So I'm going to put that one in. So I'll go over here, and this one goes right, I'll just go right around here, and I'll just drop it there. And this one needs to be 14 feet 7 1/4. I'm not getting any measurement there. So I'll take this and I just pull this down. I'll go to the inside there. And that tells me what that is. They'll notice where it's measuring. It's measuring to the wrong, whoop. Change that. I'm gonna run that right into the wall. All right. And Yeah, so that right there, that is now 14 feet, and that is on the inside, which is what I want, inside to inside. Yes. So this one needs to be 14 feet, 7 1/4. So 14, 7.25, we do that, and now I have that. So that's in good shape. And now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lock that one. So I do that, 14 feet, 7. Okay, I'll take this, I'll drag it over. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, now moving on from there, now we're going to do next is I'm going to, I've got a couple other things. I'm going to go ahead and go to wall. I'm going to go ahead and touch this here, and this is going to be 6 feet here. Bring this down like that, and this one's going to be 2 feet. I'll bring this down to there. And so those are all just what we have right there. Now, these walls right here that I have here, there's a number of different ways I could use, I get rid of these. I just use my regular tools and I go to modify, and I got trim extended corner, but I also have a split. Now this can be used pretty easily. I can use split element. Now what I do here is I can use this and I can choose delete inner segment up here at the upper left. And then what I'm able to do is I just go ahead and cut it, make sure I'm cutting the right wall. And I want to go from, let's see, make sure I got the right one. Let me try it this way. All right, that's not finding what I want there. Yeah, that's not giving me that. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, it's grabbing the wrong wall. So what I'll do instead of that then is I will just do this. I will do this, and tools aren't working right now. Let's see why that is. Okay, so I've got that. Okay, we'll do that. And I'm doing all this, so we're going to go there. All right, then at that point, I'm just going to take this and drag it down. So I've got that. And then I would do the same thing here. I can just go ahead and try to break this again. Yes, not let me do that. It really isn't. Okay. I'll do that. Okay. That's what I want. There we go. So it worked that time. Okay, so now we got a semblance of this right here. I'll put in one more wall here to just kind of divide these, and I'll place that later. So there to there. So I've got that going on. So now we're getting pretty close. Okay, now this wall down here needs to be 15 feet, 5.5. Okay, from the right. So I need to, again, reposition this. So I grab this and put it on the inside. And that needs to be 15 feet, 5.5. 15, 5.5 like that. And now that's good. I click on there and that's good. And I take that and I drag that up like that. Okay, so now that's pretty well defined. And then I have over here, I don't have my stairs in yet, but I will have them soon enough. So I can go ahead and put in that 13 foot, 3.5. If you look at the stairs, you guys see over here, this area right here, it's got to be 13 feet, 3.5. Can you guys see that?
Mhm.
All right, so I'm gonna put that one in there right now. And I'll just go ahead and kind of approximate it. And I'll kind of fix that later. And then I'm just going to grab this wall and pull it back like that. All right. And then I'm going to fix those because they don't look right. It's got a little bubble in it. So I'll do that. Okay, there we go. All right, now we've got this. And then I've got my bathroom. My bathroom has kind of a jog in it. So I'll do, first of all, now this is like the master, bathroom that we actually had here. 6 foot 2.25. So, which I'll go ahead and take and put it here, 6 foot 2. And then this goes over 6 feet roughly. And then we go up. And that's going to go up 3 feet. And then like that. Okay, so we got that shape right there. And I'll just continue to put in some dimensions. So 6 foot 2.25. All right, that's good. Like that. And once you get it, you can just go ahead and lock it in. And then this one should be 6 foot 10.5. So I'll click on this, and that should be at 6.5 is actually correct. So I go there. That's good. And I'll just make that a permanent dimension. Pull that down. Okay, so now we're looking good. And then Yeah, I think we're good to go. Now there's a shower that goes right in here. Shower. Now let me show you where that is, because the shower, actually what that does is, I'll close out of there. And down here and all this stuff, you've got plumbing. And one of the things you have down here is a shower. So go down here and find that shower enclosure. And this goes right up here. Now look at this. See how that is right there? It kind of fits right into this little area here, and it should fit in just about perfectly. So go ahead and drop it right like that. And that should have gone in just about perfectly. It looks like there's a little bit of a situation there, so I'm not sure where that 3 foot dimension went to, but I'll get that going. So I'll click on this. All right, that's supposed to be 3 feet. Okay, so I'll make that 3 and hit there. Now that I'll push this back into this pocket, and that should be roughly like that. 3 feet there to the inside there. Yeah, that's actually, I think, right, isn't it? No, outside. Okay, it's got to go on the outside. Yeah, outside to outside. Yeah. So this actually has to go up here. All right, now make that 3 feet again. So do that. And I'll bring this down a little bit. And it should be just about perfect now. And I'm going to thin my walls because I didn't do that yet. And just kind of park this up in there. Okay, so we got that now, and that should be just about right. And that's 6.5 feet. We should be, yeah, so we're looking pretty good now. And yeah, and then this will actually shift over this way a little bit because this wall needs to go over a little bit. And that wall needs to go over to be 3 feet, 3.5 feet. Okay, and then it goes there. Yeah, now we're just, yeah, that's looking really good now. And then the tub goes right into this pocket right here. So again, this is over here, tub rectangular. So I can bring this in here. And it has to find a wall. So I'll go ahead and I'll place it like that. And we're good to go. And then the other thing you would do is build out the other things and put in things like, for instance, the bifold. This will go right here. And then these bifolds, you got one here. Oh, wrong place. This one should go here. And then this one goes over here. There we go. And then the other doors would go in. So that is how we do the second floor. So you do that, and then when you're done, this one's going to be 3 feet, 3.5 feet. And that'll leave you room for the stairs. So that should be enough for that. I'm going to turn your screens back over to you, and I'll let you guys work on that. So any questions before I turn you guys loose? All good? Okay, I'm going to save my work here. So I'm going to save it as project. I'm going to save it to the desktop. Winthrop Project Brennan. I'm going to call it week 2, just so that we'll do that. And there we have it. Okay, so I will now give you your screens back, and then we will continue. So over to here, then we'll here, and I will stop trying to teach your screen. And you guys got your screens back now. So, all right, go ahead and continue, and I'll let you guys, okay. Did I take your screens over?
No.
I never did. So you guys are following along. Okay, that's fine. Well, you guys are good to go then. So just keep on working on it. And that is how you're going to do that. So again, use the construction documents as your guide and put your dimensions in as you go along. Take your time. They'll all go in, and we'll be good to go.
way to like split a wall so that I can move them?
What do you want to do now?
Like, cause I have the wall from the ceiling or from one side to another, but there's like a gap in between without a door.
Let me take a look here. Yeah, you can, let me take a look at your screen real quick. And all right, let's see what we got here. Okay.
So like the part in the middle, basically.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was working on here. A couple things you can do there. One thing you can do is as you go into here, you can actually use this tool right here. This is split.
Oh, okay.
Now, split element, you can actually do this right here, where you can actually, let me close this out. You can use delete intersect. Now, when I go over to here, it doesn't actually, it's not showing what I want to cut. So if it's not showing you the actual, like right now it's not showing what I want. So you press your tab key a couple times. Okay, it's not showing me that. So let me do one other thing here. Okay, let me see if I can't do this now. Yeah, that one's kind of being a brat. All right, let me see if we can't do this. Yeah. All right, so if it does that, then this is what you do. A couple different ways you can do that. You can, let me see if I can't break this differently. Split element. Split with a gap. Let's try this one. All right. Yeah, it's not letting me find that. That's kind of weird because should let me find this. Okay. Okay, so it kind of did it. All right. Yeah, that's kind of being a brat. Okay, let me do it this way. This is an easy way to do it. I can go here and here, and I'll say unjoin. Now, once you have that, it makes it a little bit easier because, for some reason that's not working. I don't know why I should have. The conditions all met. And then you got this one here. Let's see if we can't get rid of that one. So we'll try this again and see if I can't get it this time. Tab. So I had the same thing on mine. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Got that. And so we can just clean that out. So yeah, there is a way using these tools. I'm trying to get, okay. So, all right, let me just pull this one down. There we go. All right,
Yep.
Better? Okay, let me give you your screen back. And okay, there we go.
trim. See if I was using this one here, or not that one, next one. Single, that worked okay. Yeah.
Did you say what the distance of this was gonna be, or no? Like,
The window,
the width of the closet?
just center the doors. Yep, just center them and, just get the actual dividing wall between the two closets and then just center the doors. And the other doors, I didn't give you, the default, offset from a wall is 6 inches, but I would take anything as long as it looks right. That's from the one after. 6 inches is, the default though, so I didn't really put measurements on those. And when you take a look at it, 3D, it's gonna look like this. Okay, once you guys get it to the point where you pretty much completed those walls, just take a look at it in 3D. So I've got an idea as far as where you guys are at. And because I'm kind of watching your screens and we can, I want to make sure we've at least got a couple of us ready to go.
It's just cut the walls, that's all.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take a look real quick if you like, if you don't mind. All right, let me take a look there because I know this is, yeah, I'm looking at your screen right now. Okay, so you want to, yeah, I've got your screen right now there, Silvana. Okay, so what you would do here is, I see what you're doing here, but
I
if
have to
you,
go back, I have to,
yeah, we can do this though, make it easier. We just do it that way. And then this wall right here, let's see here, we should be able to do a split and delete the inner segment. It lets us do that.
Cause you're gonna run up to the top.
Right there and there. How's that? Is that you're after?
I'm trying to get the measurement for the other one.
The other circle right up.
No, not that one, the one that's, yeah.
Okay,
Okay. So I put that one, okay, then 13 from, okay, gotcha, that makes
I
sense.
like that. And then 16.5, I like that.
okay. So then, yeah, so what you do then is if that's not quite right, you go here and you make that 13'1". And that does that. Now those are both 13'1", okay?
Okay,
And then we'll do that. And then you just get a wall, you put it right, pretty much the midpoint between these. And it won't be exactly perfect, but that's okay. We can adjust it later. And this one's supposed to be 4'9" and 4'9.25" for this one. So 4'9", it's like that, and that's good. And then this goes right there. And we do the same thing with this.
thank you. There you go,
Yeah.
from here.
There you go. A lot easier to do it from here. So save your work
Okay.
and I will let this one go. All right.
Same dimensions.
All right. All right, that's good there, Mike.
Nothing's in my way, what I'm trying to do.
Stairs, yeah, I got you.
And the stairs are coming up. I think they're going to be next.
Yeah, I was asking for that 3-foot closet.
Yeah.
I noticed there's stairs going up into that. So do we place that door anyway, or wait till we do the stairs to place that door?
Actually, let me show you how to do the stairs now. Okay, guys, let's do this now. I'm going to show you a bit more. You guys are doing great. Save your work. You don't want to lose it. Save your work. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put in the stairs. Now I'm going to take over your screen. So save your work. I'll give you 30 seconds, and then I'm going to take over your screens. So take over. So go ahead and do that. I'm counting it down. Siri, put a timer in for 30 seconds.
30 seconds, counting down.
Okay. So what's going to happen? Let's make sure you got that saved. So we're going to do next, we're going to put in the stairs. And so to put the stairs in, it's pretty cool. We've talked about stairs a little bit. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. There's a little bit of trick to it because these stairs actually have a landing. And we put these in, it's going to look good. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go first of all. That should be just about done. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so you said what doors go for the internal again? Was it the 24x80 or 36x80?
Well, you look at the door schedule.
I did, so. Okay, got it.
Okay, good. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take over your screens right now, and we will move on to the next thing. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and show my screen. All right, can you guys all see my screen now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put in the stairs. Now to do this, let me show you what the final version looks like. And the final version looks like this right here. I'm just going to take a look at this. Here's what the actual structure looks like. And I'm going to show you what the stairs look like. If we go to the basement, we're going to start this in the basement. Notice what you got here. with these stairs right here, you've got a couple things going on here. You got this right here. Let me just kind of get a little annotate thing going on here. All right. Okay. So over here, this is what's known as a landing. So you got steps. You got a step up here. You got this landing, and then it goes up. Now, so what's happening is this is actually what's called a stringer. This is actually what holds them together. And this is stringer on the other side. The stringer or the carriage that actually holds the stairs up. You see when you're walking upstairs, there's something that holds them on the edges. This is your run of stairs, and that's what we're going to put in. We worked with stairs a little bit a few weeks ago. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to put these in. So to put these in, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to the basement on, okay. Notice that this is 3 feet right here. I just want you to see that. And that's how it goes. Now, let me show you how this works. So we're going to go here, and this is my basement right now. I don't have anything in it yet. So let me show you how this works. It's actually quite simple. I've got this set up in a really easy way. So go to stair. Now, what I've already done here, I've set it up so the stairs are set up so that they're left justified. The run is going to go to the left. The actual run width is 3 feet. It's going to make an automatic landing. This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to start by just putting it right here. I'm going to back it off about 3 feet away from here. And I'm going to go a little bit further. I'm going to go about just about 5 feet. Okay. So I go to 5 feet here. Watch what I do. So you see it says 5 feet, and it's finding the wall. So I click right there and I pull on here. Now see what it does there? It's actually creating these. Now if I keep going this way, it'll run it in this way, which I don't want. So I just bring it over here until I see 2 risers, which is what you see there. When you see 2 risers, you click. And the next thing you're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to pick our next location, which is going to be right here. We're going to click there. Oh, pick the wrong one. Let me try this one. It's actually right here. So go there. So go there. Now pull it straight up. Now look what's going on here. As I pull it straight up, it goes and creates these. It gives me a little gray text that says 14 risers created, 0 remaining. When I'm done there, I click, and then it shows me that. And that's what they should look like, roughly like that. And they should be pretty much like that. You shouldn't have too hard of a time. So when you're done, you hit the green check mark, and it makes them. Now, at that point, you're going to notice that there's a few different things that are going on here. You've actually got a handrail, which is here, and you also have the actual stairs. Let me show what it looks like. So take a look at this. Remember how we do this. I go over here and take a look at it. I go and put a camera here, take a look at what my stairs look like, and they look like that. Now, there's the stairs, and what I'm going to do is I don't need the handrail, so I'm just going to delete them. Just get rid of those, and that's what my stairs look like. If I go here and take a look at realistic, it gives me a realistic idea as far as what stairs are doing. So that's what we have there. Now, the other thing I want to do, and I think I did this already, but let me take a real quick look. All right, okay, so that's there. I'll go to the other one. Okay, that's these. Okay, one thing I neglected to do is I needed to do this. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. We're good to go. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, so that is good to go. So now that we've done that, let's take a look at what it looks like. So we take a look at this, and that's the final, and we'll go here. So it looks like this right now. So now, just going to show you something kind of cool here, just so that we can all understand what's going on here. So once you put those in here, what we want to do is we want to line them up so the actual stringers, which is this dashed line, it actually lines up against the actual wall. So to do this, you go to modify, and this is a tool you use, it's called Align. Now the Align tool, what it allows you to do is select the actual destination of an element, and then you can click on something and tell it where to go. So this is, I want it to go here, right there. And again, I didn't click on the tool. So go here. I want it to go here, and I want to click on this. And when I do that, you see that just moved it. And now here, I want this to be where it goes, and I want this to be what moves. So when you do that, it's perfectly against the wall now, and that's what you want to do. Use your line command. Now, once that's all done, that is how I put the stairs in. Now what I want to do is I just want to see my progress. So I'm going to go to my 3D view right here. And I go to wrong 3D view. I want to go to this 3D view.
Last one.
What's that?
It's the last one.
I'm sorry?
You're looking at the stairs, right? Or no?
Well, this is what I want to see right now. So I'm looking at this. And so what I'm going to do right now is I want to show you what this looks like. So when I go in here, I'm going to show you a trick. Whenever you're working in Revit, it's always a good idea to be able to see a section view. Now in this view right here, you'll notice that right here, it says section box right there. We get Slow Viewer again here. All right, so over here, this says section box. If I put a check mark there, look what I can get here. I go there and it puts it in like a box. I can click on the box. And when I click on the box, I can then take this little control here, that little blue control, and just kind of push it in a little bit. Now, when I do that, I can get a real informative view as far as what's going on there. Look at that. So now I see what's going on with the stairs. Pretty cool, huh? So that's what's going on. So the stairs are going up there, and that looks about right, and it's going where it should go. So we're good to go there. Now, the only thing about stairs, the way you actually take the stairs and you put them from one floor to another, again, this is a live section, and we're doing that. But what we, to do this, to actually get this, the stairs, we have to put in another section. So let me do this right now. That's what they should look like, okay? So I'm going to stop there and let you guys do that. So put your stairs in. And again, I'm going to repeat it one more time so you guys can see it really clearly. It's going to back it off here a little bit. And if it'll take that view and see if it'll do that. No, it'll do this. Yes, I want to cancel that. Okay, so we'll go to here, back down to my basement. And I'm going to go to this basement. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw those all over again. So now to draw them again, going here.
Professor, did you take over everyone's computer, or is it just like specific people?
No, I'm showing all of you what I'm showing you all the same thing. So I'm going to go here one more time just to verify you guys can see this. I go to there to section box, go there. And if I go here, the stairs are gone now. So I'm going to put them in now. So to put them in, I go here and I'm going to do this one more time. Now notice what I'm going to do here. Architecture, stair. Now all the settings over here are fine. So this is what I need to do here. I'm going to take it over here. And I'm going to bring it off the other wall 5 feet. So I bring it back here till I see 5 feet. I click. And when I see 5 feet, I'm going to pull over this way. I go over, I get 2 risers, and then I click. And then I'm going to bring it over here. And notice what I can do. I can basically decide where the landing is going to be. So I'm going to grab this location right here, and I'm going to click and pull it up. And when I do that, it gives me that. And that is what I want. Then I hit the green check mark, and we're good to go. Now, at that point, you might just go ahead and go to your camera and just take a look at it. And when you do that, it should look like this. And then we'll just go ahead and delete the 2 levels of stairs just like that. And that's how we do it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this like that. So let's go ahead and do that much. And you guys should be able to get that done without too much trouble. So I'm going to save mine and I'll have you guys do yours. And that shouldn't be too difficult. So go here and I'm going to give you guys back your screens and I'll let you guys work on that. So again, you are going to go ahead and you're going to put those stairs in. All right. Try to get that, Audrey?
My stairs didn't touch the floor.
Okay. Click on, let me take a look here. Click on the stairs.
Yeah.
And okay. All right. Yeah, it looks like you didn't, looks like they're not connected. Looks like they, when you did it, you stopped and you made 2 different sets of stairs, what it looks like.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would just undo it and start over again because that's, that's gonna be too hard to fix. So just go ahead and try that again. So just delete them, try again.
Also, when I look at the basement, I still have like the underlay so I can see parts of the first floor. Is there a way to get rid of that?
Yeah, your basement walls. Okay, let me take a look here. And let me see what's going on here. Okay, so you're talking about these walls right here?
Yeah, I can see the first floor.
Yeah, see it says -1 foot there? That's why. Those don't need to be -1 foot. And so you're making wall 0. And I'll just go ahead and do these one at a time. And that should fix that. Okay, and I will, okay, and then we can take a look at that in 3D then. Okay, then this. Okay. Better?
Yep.
Okay, I'll give you back your screen. Okay.
Wait, I can still see it. Am I supposed to?
Let's take a look. Okay, you mean when you go to your 3D view, you can still see?
No, like when I look at the basement, it's not showing you, like that's part of the first floor.
Oh, yeah, that's the underlay. We used this before, so to get rid of that, you go here and just turn off your underlay. You're just seeing that?
Oh,
Yeah, but that should be right there. So, that help?
is it still supposed to be at 0 or?
Something.
Well, right now, when you put the stairs in, the stairs will not be using that. They'll be doing something different. Yep. Okay, Mike looks good. All right. Okay. All right, Michaela, looks good.
Oh.
So you got him? Looks good.
Um.
Silvana, are you in the basement right now?
I know I've already.
Did you do your stairs yet? Okay, you got them already done? Good. Did you put your camera view on there?
I can do it again.
Yeah, well, it's actually up at the top. You just click on the tabs at the top of your screen. You don't do it again. You see that look at the tabs at the top of your screen. One of the one will say 3D view.
Oh, that was the first time.
Oh, you already closed it? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, you see it, the reference?
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay.
You got
I
it.
got a question.
Yeah,
So when I clicked on my basement floor plan, I'm showing me the bathroom and whatnot on the first floor.
yeah. And the reason why is we have the underlay on.
Okay.
So what we'll do is if you take a look here at my screen,
Yep.
what you would do is to stop seeing that. You'd go to your basement. And the thing is, if you're showing the underlay, like this, okay, right now you're not, mine's not showing it, but if you go over here, that is actually over here. That's your underlay. So you go to underlay right here. It probably says level 1 like this right now. So what you want to do is go here and change the underlay to none and hit apply. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's just not giving me that underlay option.
Do you have something? Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, you're in a,
Stair command, is that it?
yeah, you got to hit the green check mark to finish it.
Go back to it.
Yeah, it's right at the top of your
Underlay,
screen.
here we go, yeah.
If you hit the green check mark, that should go ahead and close out of there. Okay, good. And then go over, now you should be able to turn your underlay off.
So just turn it to none.
Yep. Okay, good. So when you guys get your stairs in, if you guys could just do this, kind of give me, go ahead and just take a look at a 3D view like this so I can see it. So I know you guys have that done.
Oh, yeah. So keep her up. Put like the edge at the top. And drag over. Yeah, click that. Let's hit the button. Oops. Yeah, only you got so far. One in. Around you. can't really find it. Yes, ma'am. Right, ma'am. Yep, wrong suit. Here's the wrong one.
This one yours? I thought it-
In the lines.
Oh, jeez, I don't know, the whole thing is.
I'm gonna find out from it. I'm doing my backup. That's what I did.
Oh, yeah, on one, you can check on this one.
Okay, looks like you guys will have the stairs here. So now next thing is to get the stairs in place. Let me show you. I'm gonna take over your, save your work. And I'm gonna take over your screens again, because to get these to go from one level to another, there's a little trick here. I'm gonna show you the trick. It's gonna make it real easy for you. Because getting the stairs can be the biggest royal pain, or it can be really a dream. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take your screens over right now. So that is where I'm going now. So I'm gonna do this right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do this. All right, now, can you guys see my screen okay?
Yep.
Okay, now this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start, first of all, from this level 1. And that is, yes, that's the level 1 right here. Now, what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna put in a section. Now, a section, notice that out here, these are elevation markers right here. And those elevation markers are essentially giving you the views that actually define what's going to go on our set of construction documents. So it's looking at it. It's like that little arrow is pointing at the wall. That's what's happening. So that's what it says. Hey, I'm looking at this. Now, next we're going to do is we're going to put in a section. Now, what's a section do? A section does exactly what its name implies. It actually draws a section, or basically dissects the floor. So to do that, I go up here. See this tool up here? It says section. Looks like a circle with a triangle. So go here. Now, I want to put the section right here. Just going to go ahead and go straight across from here to here. And it's going to give me this little message here because none of the created elements are visible. Okay, that's okay. So I went ahead and drew it. But I knew I drew it. So to see it, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to hit this light bulb. This light bulb says reveal hidden elements. That's exactly what I want. So I click on that and I want it to show me this. So I click on that. That's what I want to see. And when I click on it, I can then go to unhide and view this category, which it just did. So now the one thing about this is I'll go ahead and click the light bulb now. And now we're here. Now look at this thing. That's my section marker. So I want to take this and I want to flip it because I want to look at the stairs. So this can flip this way. See this? Flips this way, flips that way. I want to look this way. So now I'm looking that way. Now to see the view, the section, I double click here. And when I double click here, I'll see the section, which is right there. All right. So we're going to make a section right now. Let's all do that. And then you're just going to leave this view just like I did. So I'm going to save my work here. And then we'll get the section in, then we'll do the next thing together. Because again, this one's a little bit weird. And I'm going to go ahead and go here. And I'm going to, can you guys see your screens now?
Yep.
Okay. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and put in the section, just like I did. And so what you're going to do is you're going to go to your level 1. And when you go to level 1, you're going to go ahead and you're going to make a section. It's going to go all the way across. And you won't be able to see it. It'll give you a little message down here. When it gives you a little message, you click on the light bulb. And it's going to say reveal hidden elements, and then you'll see it in a magenta color. You'll click on it, right click and say unhide and view, and then you'll flip it. And then at that point, when you double click on it, you'll be able to see the section. So that's all we're doing right now.
Oh, you didn't do it.
Does it matter if mine is facing the other direction?
Well, you won't see your stairs if it's facing other directions. So yeah, well, so you have to use the little arrows I showed you and flip it. Let me know if you can't find it. Okay, Savannah looks good. Nicely done.
No, I didn't. Let's start with this, and you can run that, just copy it.
Professor, were we supposed to put walls in the basement for the last, project? The last-
We haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll after we get the stairs done, we'll start to populate that. Stairs are one of those kind of things, though, you just want to get them in place because everything gets, you know, now's the time to deal with them.
Right.
And so I'm just breaking this up into little bite-sized pieces, because if I just showed you all this, it's 20 minutes worth, there's a lot that can go wrong.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, can you show, oh wait,
Yeah, so click on either one of those. And when you click on the line that makes up the section marker there, Audrey, click right on the line and then unhide in view or unhide and choose category. Okay, and then go down to the bottom, click the light bulb now.
I can just delete.
Yeah, click. Yeah, you don't want to delete it. All right, there. Now double click at the top on that symbol that looks like a circle with a triangle. There you go. You got it. Nicely done, Audrey. Looks good. You got that there, Mike? Not yet. Okay. All right. Michaela looks good. All right. All right. Looks good there, Mike. All right, good. Sylvan, if you go back to that view, please. I'm just trying to keep us all on the same page. If you go back to the view, the section that we just made, that'd be awesome.
I'm already there.
Yep, just stay there. And Audrey, did you already have the section?
What do you mean?
Drag it down.
The view that I was showing you, which was this is the view that this view right here.
And then you'll
Yeah.
label down here.
Right, yeah, go ahead and open that up just so I know I've got it, you guys, because I don't want to keep going until okay, good. Looks good, Audrey?
Yep.
All right,
No, it did it. Yeah.
Also, I got turned off.
But on the line. Level 2 or whatever.
Turn the light bulb off.
Yeah.
Look this way.
You click on the line. Double click on the level 2. Double click on the circle.
okay, okay, let's do this now. Now that we've all got that, let me show you what we got going here. So this is what we have right now. Now, what we want to do is in this view, so let's all get to this view. I'll show you something really cool here. This goes really easily. I don't even have to take your screens over this one. So what you want to do right now is you want to go ahead and you want to, in this view, click on the stairs. When you click on the stairs, they turn blue. So click on them and they'll turn blue like this. Now, when they turn blue like that, you're going to notice that up here on your ribbon, it says right here, select levels. What it's asking you to do right now is to go ahead and to extend the stairs to where they need to go. Okay, so right now they're right here. So we want to go ahead and choose select levels. So we click on select levels, and we're going to click on level 2. Click on the line for level 2. Click on line for level 2, and then we hit the green plus sign. And when you do that, then you can see that you can actually see that the stairs actually ran up another level here. You see that?
Yep.
So
All
it's
right.
just like duplicating it basically.
Which is what happens at your house. When you
Yeah.
think about your house, they're typically stacked right over each other. It's just doing that. It's the same convention. It's just an easy way to do it. So why reinvent the wheel? That work okay there, Savannah?
Yep.
Okay, Michaela, work okay? Ben, that work okay?
Yep.
All right, Mike? Okay, save your work. And now we're gonna do is one more thing. So now that we got that, there's one more thing we need to do, because if we take I'll show you what the issue is. You don't have to do this part, I'll show you. What's going on now is it all looks great, except if we go out to here to our 3D view. If I could take a look at this. What's wrong with this picture? The picture is wrong because what's happened is you got these stairs, but they're not projecting through the floor. The reason they're not projecting through the floor is the floor doesn't have a hole in it. So we have to create a hole in the floor. To do this, you create a shaft. So go to level 1. And when you go to level 1, you want to be here at level 1. And zoom in to your stairs. I'll show you exactly what we're going to do here. Zoom in to level 1. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put a shaft in basically over this part of the stairs. Let me show you how this works. So on level 1, over here, you're going to notice there's a tool here. Can you see it says shaft here? You guys see that?
Yep.
Okay, click on shaft. Now, when you click on shaft, you now have this. Can you guys see it says boundary line? You're going to go here to the rectangle tool. It's right here. You got the line tool by default. Here's your rectangle tool. So click on rectangle, and then we're just going to go ahead and going to pick a point right up here. Actually, you pick the inside wall. It's fine. And just bring it and drag it right down to leave just 2 risers is all you need. That's gonna be fine. Click there, and then hit your green check mark. That's all you have to do. When you do that, you just put a hole in the floor. And I'll show what that looks like so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And when you go here, you'll actually have this section view where you actually have a hole in the floor, and these are actually now going right through the floor, which is pretty darn cool. So that is how that works. We're okay there, Mike?
I think so.
Yeah, if you go to, yeah, and let's see here, if you go to, yeah, if you go to level, yeah, okay, let's verify that we have that. Now, to see your stairs and make sure you have them, now go to your 3D view, which is out here. We talked about this. Go to your 3D view and go to your section box. And when you make the section box, just go ahead and click and drag it so it looks like mine. And then just take a look at the floor, and you should be able to see that there's now a hole in the floor, letting your stairs up. And that's what you just want to verify that before we go any further. Working okay?
My stairs are like keep extending up to as if there was a 3rd floor.
Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay, let me do this.
Wish I might.
Okay, let's just take a look at your section. What kind of stops there? Let's see what's going on here. Maybe, okay, there's your 3D view there. Okay, that's good. Let's go your 3D. Let's verify. Okay. All right, let's just do this. Let's just disconnect these levels. Okay. Now, all right. Okay, so okay, your stairs went up. Okay, when you first did the stairs, for some reason, they went in. Okay, for some reason, I'm not sure what happened there, but somehow that got changed. Okay, so it should look like that. Let's go to your section. Okay, so that should look like this. Okay, and let's try this again. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, that's better. And then I'll just go ahead and put in the shaft real quick. So we got this. And the shaft goes in like that shaft, and we'll do this. And we'll just go ahead and knock it out from here. And bring it right around to roughly done like this. Yeah, not sure what happened there. I think what happened is somehow the levels were kind of defined a little bit differently, but that's what they're
There's
going to go now.
something weird with the top constraint or something.
Yeah, but you got it now, and good to go. Okay, so that is okay. Save your work, everybody, and then we'll move on from there. I'll give you control back. So save your work, and okay, doing good, everybody. We're we've done a lot of the tough stuff. Now we get into kind of like a little bit more of the stuff that we've done before. All right, we've already got our floors on the first and second floor. Ultimately, we're going to put in we're going to put in a few other things here, and let me put this back on. Okay, so what we're going to do next, I'll just go ahead and turn that off here, and we'll take a look at our 3D view. And yeah, that's okay. Okay, so now at this point, what we got going on here is we have all our walls for the second floor. We got our stairs in. So that was probably the toughest thing we have to do is the stairs. Now, if you take a look on your sheet and you take a look at the basement, your basement is complete, looks like this, okay? And you'll notice that these walls right here, they're 14, 3¼ and they're basically just divided, okay? This is 14, 3¼ that way, and then this is also divided right here, 14, 3¼ and this one is too. 14, 3¼ both ways. So you have those, then you have these doors, they go in right there. So those are next, and then these windows go in there. So let's work on the basement floor plan. So we'll go there and we'll put in those elements. Hello?
What?
Need your help.
Why?
I locked myself out of my truck and my phone is dead.
Oh,
Hi, Professor.
Hey, how you doing?
Professor.
Hey, you're back, huh?
Yeah.
Back for a punishment? Okay, good to have you.
alright, well, I already completed this. I completed the basement.
What's that?
I did the basement.
Oh, you gotta take off?
I'll be back.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
just
Yeah,
need to
do what you gotta
borrow
do.
trying to unlock my car.
All right, hey, good to see you. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
All right.
No, sorry.
It's one of my students.
See how it's like kind of here? Like that for the portion, quarter, stage there.
That's the end. Maybe you should put on that. Stay close. What's the for?
Grindable,
No.
off through, no, sliding. They are camel done. Only the time.
Do that way.
Sounds like arm. Probably rust guys, you probably love rust. Which one I thought. I bought it on it for like 20. That's crazy. They must update. I bought it 2 years ago. On rust.
Wait. My stairs
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
My stairs are like above the. There's like a gap between the floor and the top.
Take a look. Let's switch on your floor here. Yeah, this floor is also, you see it says -1 foot. Yeah, that just got retained, for some reason. So better?
As long as everything else is still.
Yeah, let's take a look at level 1. Verify we don't have that same problem there. Because it looks like that setting got placed and then it didn't really get changed. So let's just take a look. No, I think you're okay now. This floor is, yeah, that floor is fine. Yeah, it looks good.
The shower.
Okay.
shower's sticking out.
Let's see here. Okay, so now at this point, we have built, okay, now the basement wasn't really too bad. Basement wasn't really bad at all. So there was not too much there. So now what we're gonna do is, okay, we built a lot of it. Now, you're gonna notice there's a wall. This needs a wall because you don't want to fall in there. And so we're gonna put a wall right there. And also what we would do is we'd also want another wall on level 2. So level 2 also needs a wall that goes right here. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna start here by going to level 1 and I'm just gonna put in a wall right along there. And you could taper it, you could do a lot of things with it. We're just gonna make it just a wall in place. And also there is a door that goes down the stairs. Let me show you how this works. I'm gonna go to the wall and I'm gonna go ahead and start it right here at the end of my stairs. And I'm gonna go right here, right to here, and then go right down here. I'll bring about this far, right to there roughly. And that is all I'm going to do right there. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Now, when I take a look at that, that's what it looks like now, which is what I wanted. Okay, so that's what it is. And that's typically what walls look like when you got stairs involved. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a door in the stairwell. And so to do that, I go to my level 1 and I'm going to put in a door right there. So the door that I put in, it's got to be the single flush, which is right here. And the size of it, this needs to go like this. I think that's how that goes. So that's how that door swing goes. Yeah, it does. So go ahead and drop it there. And that came in as number 21. Let me see if that's pretty close. Yeah, 21 is right. So that is how that door goes. So that goes right there. So that is where that happens. Then the second floor, there's not going to be a door. So level 2, I go up to level 2 and I want to go to level 2. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the same. All right, I already have this wall here. Already got that there. If you didn't put this in yet, the wall goes here and the distance is 3 feet, 3.5, and it just runs right into this other one. So you want to put those walls in to go ahead and be on so your stairs, are not open. So you want to do that. So again, that's what it looks like when you're all done. You'll have a door right there. So yeah, that is what we're going to do next.
So Freddie said, you said the door's gonna go where?
What's that now?
Into the bathroom, I just got back, you said the door's gonna go where?
Yeah, right here. So what we're doing is you've got level 1 here. And can you see my screen here? We put a wall around the stairs and a wall right here.
Okay,
And after we did that, we placed this door right here. So you open the door, you go down the stairs, so it looks like that.
thank you.
Yeah, okay, it's definitely turning some corners. Now, one thing I'm gonna have you guys do, just to make sure it's looking the way it should right now, just go ahead and go to your level 1 and put a camera on there. Go to level 1 and put a couple of camera views on here to make sure it works. So to do this, we go here, go to camera, and we've learned this before. We just want you guys to get confident with what we've done so far. By the way, that's what your opening should look like, right there with that wall opening. And so let's just check it. Just do a quick spot check and make sure it looks like this. Now, one thing you're going to see is I've got this wall right down here. This wall is actually kind of poking through the floor. So I'll click on that wall. And when you see that, you can do this and change the top offset to like, negative 0.5, which is half a foot. And that'll just bring that down because it can just go down a little further. And that is what you want to do. So do a couple of spot checks on level 1 and level 2, making sure that you have that your views are as they should be. Then we'll do a couple of things.
Can you repeat for the spot check? How do I make it so it's
Repeat what now?
because like there's parts, were you talking about the parts on the floor?
Oh, where they're poking through?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you do is, what happened there is when I created those floors, I told the floors to go up to the next level up, which is the default. And if we did that, that's okay, they'll just show up. So to fix that, what you do is this, go back here. And if I go to this view right here, if you see this kind of a thing, and you see a floor, if you see a wall sticking through,
Yeah.
which I don't have, let me see if I can't make it poke through here a little bit. I don't want to go back too far. Okay, right here. See this right here? All right, so
Yeah.
I've got that. Now, if I hover my cursor over it, if you hover cursor over the edge of it, see that right there? This is what I wrote right there. Right there, see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you select it, you click on that, and now I've just selected the wall that's going underneath. Now over here, I want to change the top offset. I'll make the top offset negative 0.5. That'll drop it 6 inches down. And when I do that, it no longer interferes with the floor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what you do to clean that up. All right, you guys are getting there. All right, so save your work. Okay, so now what we've done is we've done all this right here. Next thing we need is, yeah, I think we're ready for ceilings now because we've done everything else. So we'll go to ceilings. Now, to go to ceilings, it's actually really easy. Let me show you how to do this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go to down here in the project browser. You'll see that there is level 1, level 2, and basement for ceiling plans. Let's put our basement, we'll put our basement ceiling first. So what a basement. Now, when you go to basement, this is what the basement view looks like right here. Okay. Oh. Okay, and so this one right here, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in a ceiling. So watch this. The ceiling tool is located right here. So go to ceiling. And then what I'm going to do is I can put in this compound ceiling, which is gypsum wallboard, which I'm going to do. I have to sketch this because the automatic ceiling will divide it up and we want to sketch. Let's go to sketch and I'm just going to make a rectangle. Rectangle's right here. Now for a ceiling, you just want to go inside corner to inside corner. Since this is a square, it makes it real easy. Once you've got that, you hit your green check mark. And you won't see the ceiling until so you go ahead and do that. Okay, and once you have that, if you go to your basement floor plan and take a look at it, you'll be able to see the ceiling. So go here and I'll take a look at the ceiling. Camera, and let's put this right here, do that. And it's going to look like this. I'll actually have a ceiling in place now, which just adds, again, more, a better, composite of what your views are. And you have that kind of view right there. Is
So if
that?
I get an error, what does it, like, what do I do?
It could be a lot of things. Errors. Okay, no, I'm not seeing my. Okay, I'm not seeing my. Not seeing my ceiling. There's no back to my ceiling view.
I'm pretty sure I already had a ceiling.
Okay, if you already had a ceiling, then yeah, right now there. Let me see. I gotta find that ceiling. So okay. Well, I'm not. Yeah, I don't want to go through all this for all you guys.
Yeah.
Let me do this real quickly because I don't know, as far as these walls, I think I set these walls a little bit, it's kind of hard to find them in this view right here. So let's do a little cheat here. We can do a little cheat here and what we'll do is, yeah, okay, looks like I made those. Okay. All right, let me just kind of grab this real quickly here. And you guys probably can't see your ceiling, right? Can you guys see it or no?
Regular 3D, no.
Okay, if it's dark, then you're not seeing it. It should be white. It should be light. So let me go here. Go here, we'll go here and see what happened here. Okay, now if we go to our section view, and you guys should be able to go to your section view right now. The ceiling somehow it's in here somewhere. Let's see here. Yeah, that didn't go in there. And if I try to put another one in, it's going to gripe at me. So I want to make sure I get that. All right, let me hide this. No, I do not see that at all. So where did that, look like the ceiling did not go where I wanted it to do. It looks like, yeah, I must have led you guys down the wrong way. So we'll have to fix that. Yeah, that didn't, I do not see the ceiling at all here. So, oh, you know where it is? It's on the floor. Okay. Um, okay, right, if you guys hover your cursor right down here, can you guys see this right here? If you click, okay, it's gonna be hard for you to see it. So let me show you how to get it. Go in your 3D view and go in your section box, and this is actually where mine is. And I probably had it set up so yours did the same thing.
Mine says floor.
Yeah, if yours is on the floor, then we just have to change it.
No, mine just says floor, it doesn't say ceiling on it.
Okay, mine does say compound ceiling. So what I need to do here is I need to change the height offset to 8 feet. And that just did that, brought it up, and that is what we'll have to do with the ceiling. So I might have to do this on a 1-by-1 basis with you guys, but we'll go ahead and bring those things back. All right. Okay, yeah, now, if I go to my view now, it will look correct. Let me go over here, 3D view. Okay, see that now? I got the drywall look. All right, what happened is when I put this one in, yours probably did the same thing. You probably have your ceiling stuck on the floor. If your floor is looking white rather than this kind of gray color, is that what it looks like, you guys?
Yep.
All right. So what you want to do is you want to select that. So to select the actual if we can get that. Yeah, mine's not there anymore. Yours is. If you hover the cursor over like the let's see, can we do this? Maybe we can do it this way. Put in the corner.
Mine did that with first time.
What's
I
that?
think it was automatically set to 8 feet offset.
Yours is already set?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, you guys might not have that problem.
The height offset needs to be 8 feet.
Needs to be 8 feet, yeah. Because the thing is, your ceiling is going to be 8 feet, like this right here. That should be 8 feet. So who's having an issue with that?
Do we need to do this to every floor?
Yep, next one, yeah, well, there's only two, yeah, so for all three, yep, if you're gonna do that. So once you've got the first one in, you're just gonna do the same thing on level 1 and level 2, and make sure it just says 8 feet for the height offset from floor. And that should be fine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and if you guys hit the wall, let me know, and I will help you get that right. Yeah, level 1's gotta be 8 feet. Then I'm gonna go ahead and sketch the ceiling and make a rectangle. And you always want to check it, make sure that you got it right. Like right there, I got mine in place just like that. Should look like that. Then I go to level 2, same thing. So go to ceiling one more time. Have to change it. That's already set. So we'll go here. Yeah, for level 2, it seems like it's doing okay now. So we'll just go here to here. Green check mark. All right.
Do we do it to? So we did the basement, the first level, and the second.
Yep.
So the second level is actually level 3, right?
Well, actually, no. You got level 1 and level 2. You're not doing level 3. You're just doing the basement, level 1 and level 2. Yep. So once you got that, you make sure you put your camera in there to make sure that you've got it where it should be. And then we will proceed.
We need to use. Fly through. Oh, I see. It's level 2.
Yeah, they can sometimes, if those are not set up, and I should have had you guys check that first. But this is what it should look like when you're all done, where you have a nice nice ceiling right there. And that is how that should look.
Yeah, that's weird, man. I don't want to believe it. That's a great point.
Yeah, undo is the use it a lot.
try this. It's fine. It's sneaky. It just tries to throw level 2 up there. Okay, that looks good. Level 2, so. Yeah, that will check. That's for a second. Like I set it to like level 1, and I'd go to leave the ceiling and just go to level 2 again.
Okay, so you guys are getting there. Yeah, it looks okay. You guys are getting there. Anyone need, yeah, just check and make sure your ceilings went in. And once you've got that, just that I know you guys are aware, yeah, it looks good there. Ben, looks like you got your ceiling in, no problem. And looks like you've got yours too, Audrey. Okay, so Silvana, that work okay for you?
Yep.
All right, all right. Mike, that working okay for you? Getting just about there? Yeah, look at that. You see that right there, Audrey? See how like the walls actually poke up a little bit? I kind of like that because that just gives you a proof positive that you do have your ceiling in place. Because yeah, that's so I left it that way. Now, in reality, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't actually have the ceilings go up, but I like when I'm teaching students, I like them to see it. I like it to be very visible, but you would typically just say, hey, only go up to the ceiling and stop. Yes, sir. Question?
Yeah, so like my windows on level 2, the ceiling is at 8 foot, but like some of the windows are cut off a little bit.
Okay.
Tiny.
All right. If you're now, if okay with your okay, yeah, then we can do a couple things here. Then what we'll do is we'll take our ceiling and we'll select the ceiling and we'll raise it up. It'll probably say, what's your height? 8 feet?
Yeah, that's 8 feet right now.
Yeah, let's do that then. What we'll do is we'll go here. I'll go to my 3D view like you guys are. And what I'm going to do is, all right, we'll go here. All right, and what I'm going to do is take a look at this right now. I'm going to tilt mine over here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this ceiling here, this ceiling right there, and it says 8 feet. I'm just going to make it 8 foot 6, like that, and then take a look at your view, and you should probably just do that until your windows fit okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they're good now. 8.6 works.
Yeah, 8.6 will work fine. It should. And the thing is, so that should be fine. And yeah, for the second floor, it should be good. And for the first floor, I don't think that's the condition on the first floor, but check it. Let me
Yeah,
see.
it's not cutting off anything.
It's okay. So we're good to go. Okay. So now save your work. Now I actually have prepared a porch because all that porch and everything that goes along with it is a royal pain. Okay. Because I did that myself. It's actually not that much. It's to make it, it's kind of a royal pain, but it's easy to put it in. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead. We're going to insert the porch. So everybody go here to level 1. Now, before we do this, let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the porch. All right. I created this for you. We're just going to drag it in all at once. And it's easy to do. So you want to go to level 1. And I used to make my students do this, and it was painful. So going here to level 1, and down here, if you go down here, if you scroll down way down to the bottom, you'll see model front porch. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Just keep on going way all the way down to the bottom.
Yep.
All right, click on the front porch, hold your mouse down and just drop it right in front like this. Now, what you actually have there, that little rectangle, the little rectangle represents actually the foundation for the columns. So just bring it in right around here and drop it. Just drop it in place like that. And we're going to adjust it in another view. So just drop it, you'll see 2 circles. You guys see that?
Yep.
Now, to adjust this, we're going to do this by looking at the different elevations. Now, the elevation we want to look at right now is this one, which is this one. So if you double click here, if you double click on this number 3 right here, it's going to give us this view, which is what you want. Kind of cool, huh? So now it's going to be slightly off center, and we know that. So we're going to do is we're just going to take it and click on it, and then just use your arrow keys to adjust it until it's centered. The door and the window will be perfectly centered over each other because we already have done that. Just adjust it until it's like that, and it should pretty much find it just like that. Pretty easy. That makes sense?
How do you know if it's touching the wall?
We're gonna do that next. Very good, very, very, very perceptive. So now, since that's the south, what we need to do now is we have to look at one of the side views. Let's go ahead and take a look at it from the east view, and we'll make sure it's all together. So to do this, you go up here, and again, all your elevations are over here. So let's just choose east, and choose east, and it doesn't touch, okay? But we can make it touch, okay? How do we do that? We click on it. What's that?
Click the arrow backwards.
Well,
Or you can change the offset.
there's 30 different ways to just do this. I'll show you the easiest way. If you click on the porch and use your arrow keys,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
and you can just snug it right up just like that. And once you do that, if you take a look at it in 3D, I'll go ahead and pull this out here so you can see it. And this one too. Turn off my section box. Okay, but when you, if you take a look at this, this is what it should look like. All right. So you look at it from the south view, and then the east or west view is going to look like that. You guys with me so far?
Yeah, I got a question because if I was out, I'm looking from the eastern view and it's offset a little bit, the basement from the house. It's not flush like this is.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
An 8-foot truss.
Okay, take a look. Okay, yeah, okay. Couple things. Okay. Right. Ooh, got some problems here. Yeah, your basement's kind of not where it should be.
They just move the window.
What's that?
They just only move the window.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. That's a problem. Okay. So what you got going on here is, okay. Well, I don't want to, we'll come back to that later. Okay. You got the main thing. You got the porch in the basic position. Let's check that. And if we have that in roughly the right position, we'll get to the other issue later. Okay, so yeah, that actually is looking pretty good from this view. Okay, yeah, you've got an issue with your basement profile, so we'll have to fix that in a minute. Okay, so the rest of this, now that we have this, now we're coming into the last little bit here. Now we've made roofs before, so we're going to do that now. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to release this one. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go over here and we're going to put on the roofs. Now the roofs are actually 412 roof pitch. So I'm going to go here, and we've learned how to do roofs. We should be pretty familiar with this now. So we'll start with just doing the roof over the main part of the house. And that's going to be level 3. Level 3. So just go to floor plan level 3, and there you won't be able to see anything because there's nothing there to see. So level 3. Now level 3 should look like this when you go to level 3. All right. So go to level 3. Okay. All right. Now going to level 3. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do right now to put in the roof. Okay, now the roof, I'm just going to go here like we've done before. So I'm going to choose roof, and I've already got it set up with everything I want now. So I want a slope on this side and this side. Those two need a slope. The other two don't. So I uncheck define slope here, and I choose this. and I choose that. Now, the other thing I would do is I'm just gonna change the slope to, you can do this later. I'm gonna make it 412 because it's a 412 pitch. Hit this, and I hit the green check mark, and it gives me that. Now, this is what it looks like. When I'm done, it does that. Okay. Now, what you can see when you make your roof, we talked about this before, is that it leaves a gap. To take those walls and attach them, we learned this before, you can just basically hover your cursor over one of these walls and press your tab key, and then you can go to, try that again, do this and click on them, and then I can use attach top. Attach, and it does that, and it does a perfect attachment just like that. And that's what that should look like. All right, so that's how you put the roof on. So this is something we've done before, and that's how you make that happen.
And what was the, slope for the roof again?
The what now?
The slope.
412, it's a 412 roof pitch. Yep.
Where do you put the slope?
I'm sorry, what?
Where do you put the slope in?
When you are putting it in right here, when you have it selected, it's over here under slope.
Oh, after you put it in.
You can put it in after or while you're doing it. Either way works. So that's your 412 roof pitch. And then, good. And then the same happens for the basement. So for the garage. So I'm going to go to level 2, the floor plan level 2. And I'm not seeing this. So I'm just going to put on level 1. And I'll go to level 1 garage. I'm just going to put it in right here. And it may tell me it's got to move up. That's okay. But I'm going to put a roof over here. Same thing. This needs a slope. This needs a slope. This does not. And then I just want to draw a line. I don't want to actually do anything else. I'm just going to make a line from here down to here, just like that. So I use the line command. And I do that. And when I do that, we'll see what it looks like. And it goes down too low, but that's okay because I can just select it. And it needs to go up to the level 2. Just like that. And again, it's got to be a 412 roof pitch. And then we do that. Like that.
And how do I pinch it up against the press? You said I select the side and just pull it up.
I'm sorry, what?
How do you join the roof again?
Select the roof.
Mhm.
And when you take a look over in your properties, you'll see it's set on level 1. So just tell it you want to go to level 2.
What's the slope again?
Fourth one?
It's 4-inch, 12-inch roof slope. Or 12.
See it in the, is that off? I double click it again.
Yeah, don't double click on it, just single click on it. If you double click on it, you're gonna go into editing mode. And you don't want to edit it. You just want to, well, it is editing, but you just want to change the properties. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Attach the wall to the roof.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To attach the walls to the roof. Okay, I'm looking at it in 3D right now.
Yeah.
If you hover your cursor over one of the roofs or one of the walls and press your tab key, all the walls that are connected to that get selected. You see that? They'll turn blue.
Yep.
Click on them, they'll turn blue. And then if you take a look up here, attach top. So click on attach top and then click on the roof, and you actually tell the walls to connect to the roof. It's a great tool, makes life real easy.
Yeah, but it's not doing it. See, look, if you take over my computer, I can show you. So I press tab, select it, click on it, and attach top, it doesn't move at
The
all.
slope is at
See?
4 inches.
Well, I'm getting
Hover
there.
over, tab,
We did.
select
I
it.
used to leave a wall.
Okay, let me just do this. So you go to tab, click, you have to click on them, attach, and then click, and there it is.
Okay, I think the garage, because I need to do practice and know how to do it.
Yep, okay, I'll let you take it. All right. Okay. All right, you guys are getting there. And yep, that's it.
I'll go over it. Tab. Like to make them all blue. That's not the base. So,
On this side. Side right there.
I just did that and it didn't work. Okay.
Oh,
So you got it, Silvana. Works for your garage, it looks good.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, we've actually made good progress. You guys are doing great.
now we do see.
See if I'll stick it on my wall.
Yeah, I'm good. Then we do. We'll go for it.
We've done one for you.
And how do you do it to the house? Because, it's giving me a problem. So I picked on the other side. So you still select the fourth one, correct? For the garage?
I'm sorry, what?
For the garage, still select the fourth side, the one attached to the house?
Yeah, like, no top off.
Yeah, what you do is you can't, the thing is, it's a lot cleaner if you do it the way I showed you, which is as you're working with it, you go ahead as you're making the roof. Let's see here, where is it? Level 2. Okay, so I got the roof here.
Also level 2? Okay.
Well, no, you'll have to do on level 1 because you can't see it on level 2.
Yeah, I can see it on level 2. It's
Then-
just
then
that
you-
one
then-
side
then- then
against the
try-
house that gives me a problem.
Then try to do it on level 2 then.
You always use the,
Okay, because this is where I am right now, if you can see it on your screen.
no, you always do.
Okay.
You don't have, so it's just that one side y'all selected. You should be able, I think, to view it, and then you can determine if it's the right side.
Watch them. Like,
Yeah, the thing is about this, I can't just view it. I can only do remote control. That's all I can do. It doesn't give me the option to just view it. So I'll have to take it over. So if you want to take it, I'll take it over. Okay, so let's see. Now what you want to do here is, as I was showing, you want to then go to line here. And when you go to line here, okay, you still got it. Somehow you got an offset going on here. Not sure if you have-
pick lines.
It's up to here.
Okay, what you want to do is up here, you see where it says line?
Uh-huh.
You want to go ahead and you want to use line. Then you're just going to go ahead and connect the line from here down to there and then trim the edges. So I can't do that because it's not working. So if you'll do that, I think you'll be good to go.
It's on the correct level. You guys-
Yeah, Audrey, you just need to go to the properties and put it on level 2.
Yep, that works.
Good. Properties is, yep, there you go. And then change the roof pitch to 412. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, you too there, Ben. You want to click, you want to grab your roof and you want to change the roof to be on level 2. So go to your properties and change it from whatever it is right now to level 2. There you go. And change the roof pitch to 4, then change the roof pitch to 412.
412.
4-inch, 12-inch roof pitch, yep.
okay, got it.
Looks good, you guys.
They don't have.
It's just I have to figure out what I did to the basement now.
Yeah, well, we'll have to get to that later.
Tab. Okay, so
Was this the last step
For what?
for
That's
today?
what I'm not.
For
sure.
tonight? No, got a little bit more, a little bit more. And the thing is, we're almost there. Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing everything, trying to attach this
I can
roof to
show
the
you.
wall, yeah.
Okay.
Click on- oh,
That's how I
that
fix
wall.
it.
Yeah, your view may be preventing you.
And then click on the roof.
Thank you,
Yeah, and then you just do the same. tool.
thank you.
Nice job, you guys. I like to see you guys helping each other, because you tend to learn more that way.
I was trying to.
What was that? Was it,
It's going like idiots.
okay,
Now I want to-
I fixed it.
you got it?
Yep.
Nicely done. All right, save your work, everybody. Oh, you fixed the basement? Oh, good, 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 good. I like it when you guys are able to be resourceful and kind of do that. All right, save your work, everybody. We got it significantly done. Now, if you take a look at it in 3D, your view should look something like this now. You've got an awful lot going on. Now, one of the things that I could show you, which we'll do next week, I'm not going to do it this week because this right here, you're not seeing the actual, you're not seeing the texture. There's actually a texture that actually shows up for this. You can actually see the siding. You're not seeing it here. And the reason why is it's defined. You actually have to tell Revit rather where to look for that file. And right now it's not part of this. I haven't loaded up, but you'd have to load it up on these machines locally, which they're not. Okay, so now at this point, we've done significantly pretty much everything we need to do. Next week, what we're going to do is we're going to do our section. We'll do that. But while we're here, what would it be if it didn't have some shutters? So we're going to put the shutters on now. So to do this, this is an easy thing. This is actually over here. This is the south view. So you want to take a look at the south elevation. It looks like this. And then to put in your, go to south elevation down here, I've got shutters. Now, on the first level, the window there needs the 72-inch, which is like 6-foot tall shutters. And on the top, they're 5-foot shutters, which is 6 inches. So over here, if you look at shutters, high res, I've got this right here. And I'm going to go ahead and take this and drag it right over into here. And I'm going to drop this in place, just like you see here. Drop one here, and I'll drop one over here. And I'm just going to try to eyeball them. And then at that point, I can actually just zoom in, and I can use my arrow keys to kind of like get them a little bit exactly where I want them to be. Zooming in is the key. And like that. Okay, let's show it like that. And then the other thing is 24 by 60, which is this up here. So I'm going to take this, drop that there. Okay, and that's not quite right. And then you could use your align tool, or you could just, just use your arrow keys.
Are there shutters on the back?
No, they're not required, although if you want to put them on, you could. That's more of a, I leave that to the discretion of my students at this point. It's a design thing, Okay, there we go. All right, so then when you got that, there's one more thing that we can actually put on here, and that is I have some exterior lamps, okay? Now, the exterior lamps are here under lighting. I think they're under lighting. I think they are, maybe not. I think they're in here. They should be. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe they might not be in here. Okay, I thought I had them in here, but I guess not. All right. Yeah, no. Okay, forget the lights. That one's not in here. Okay, so that is at this point, I think we're good to go at this point. I think we're good to go. And I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Let's see here. Save your work. Yeah, I think we're good to go. I think that's gonna do it. Yes, that's looking good. So we got the entire exterior done. Let me just take a look at our notes real quickly. So what we have to do next week is we have to place all these on sheets. That might be a little bit of a thing, shouldn't be too bad. And so we'll do the side view and put them all on sheets. And that's gonna be it for next week. Next week should be a little bit light, and the thing is, as long as we don't have to have too much as far as placing them. So we're gonna stop there. We're just about 8:30, which is what I thought. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. So make sure you save your work, everybody. Do not lose it. You're gonna be coming back and working with us again. And that's gonna do it. So that is it for tonight. Next week, we'll finish this off. And in addition to this, we're going to save these. You want to make these look as good as you can, because what we're gonna do is next week, I'm gonna basically have you guys save these PDFs, and then I'm gonna have the print department actually print these in large format for you. You guys hear me? So we're gonna print large formats of these. So you want to get these together, and then we'll take it from there. So save this or send it to your own. Hey, Mike, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna be doing. And so, yeah, so then we're gonna send them in as PDFs, and then what we'll do is I'm gonna submit them to the print department, and they've been really good about printing them up. They're gonna look great. And the goal of that is that you'll be able to take a roll of prints to a potential employer. And if they ask you, do you know Revit? You can say, yeah, I did this in Revit in college. And then they'll say, oh, really? And then you'll say, yeah, if you want to call my professor, he'll tell you what I know. And then I'm serious, I've helped people get jobs. And so I'm more than happy to help you. But if that's something you're interested in doing, everybody in construction needs to know Revit these days. You're going to see this as you move into this field. If you choose to go into this field, you're going to, you continue to go into construction or civil technologies, you will be dealing with Revit. So that's it. We will see you guys next week, and that'll do it. So have a great night, everybody. Be careful driving home. Watch out for the deer. And next week we'll do all the submission stuff. Yeah, if I could get the, unless you wrote all over them, I'll take the things back, because my students usually forget to bring them next week, and then I don't have extras. So if we could do that, that'd be good. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys doing awesome. All right.
Good night.
You too. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad you got that basement figured out yourself.
Thank you. I was playing around with this stuff a lot at home, so,
Oh, yeah, you like it?
yeah.
So you got your machine runs no problem, huh?
No problem.
All right, that's great.
And then,
That's one thing, like I really prefer when students can do it at home. But the
Yeah.
thing is, if they don't, then it's a hardship, because not everybody can do it, but
it's a lot for me, can't do it at home. I learned a lot of different things about Revit.
Hey,
Um,
you're very bright. You're doing a great job.
thank you, I'm trying.
Yeah, no, you really are. So, yeah, push your seat in. That's great. And the thing is, yeah, and also kudos about knowing the three branches of government. You'd be surprised how many people don't know that.
Yeah, I've been in school for a long time.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised how many people don't know that, you know, so,
Yeah. I was gonna be a lawyer at one point, so,
Oh, really?
I had to know that type of stuff, you know?
yes.
So-
Yeah, well, my brother-in-law is a lawyer, and I got some lawyers in the family, got some friends that are lawyers, so yeah, it's a lot of words, a lot of English, you know, you gotta be good with your,
Vocabulary.
yes, you do, helps a lot.
They said I'm too emotional, I get too emotionally attached. So they said, I think you should change courses, so
Okay,
this is where I am now.
my other sister, she's a paralegal, that's not a bad way to go either.
I get my heart wrapped up into things, and I'm just like, you know, especially if kids are involved, I'm like, okay, I'll just take the kids. I'm like, you can't because it's conflict of
Right,
interest. And
right.
so,
All right.
but you have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Have a good evening.
Get home safe.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.